Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Family Storytime. Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a safe and happy New Year. All right, and I've been gone for a little bit, so it's good to get back here. Let's go ahead and begin with our hello song. First, are we sitting crisscross applesauce? Good job. And let's turn on our listening ears. All right, let's begin. Here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job. All right, continue to pick up your kits. We do have curbside service. If you're interested in this week's kit, it's summer in winter. So stop by any of the libraries or schedule a pickup so that you can get your kit this week. All right, today's story time, we're going to do a little bit of traveling. So we are going to begin with The Last Stop on Market Street by Matt De La Pena. And I'd like to thank J.P. Putnam Sons for allowing me to read this today. Here we go. CJ pushed through the church doors, skipped down the steps. The outside air smelled like freedom, but it also smelled like rain, which freckled CJ's shirt and dripped down his nose. He ducked under his Nana's umbrella, saying, "How come we gotta wait for the bus in all this wet?" "Trees get thirsty too," his Nana told him. "Don't you see that big one drinking through a straw?" CJ looked for a long time, but he never saw a straw. From the bus stop, he watched water pool on flower petals, watched rain patter against the windshield of a nearby car. His friend Colby climbed in, gave CJ a wave, and drove off with his dad. "Nana, how come we don't got a car?" The bus creaked to a stop in front of them. It sighed and sagged, and the doors swung open. "Boy, what we need a car for? We got a bus that breathes fire, and old Mr. Dennis, who always has a trick for you." "What's that I see?" said Mr. Dennis. He pulled a coin from behind CJ's ear, placed it in his palm. Nana laughed her deep laugh and pushed CJ along. They sat right up front, and the man across the way was tuning a guitar. An old woman with curlers had butterflies in a jar. Nana gave everyone a great big smile and a good afternoon. She made sure CJ did the same. The bus lurched forward and stopped, lurched forward and stopped. Nana hummed as she knit. "How come we always got to go here after church?" CJ said. "Miguel and Colby never have to go nowhere." "I feel sorry for those boys," she told him. "They'll never get a chance to meet Bobo or the Sunglass Man. And I hear Trixie got herself a brand new hat." CJ stared out the window, feeling sorry for himself. He watched cars zip by on either side, watched a group of boys hop curbs on bikes. A man climbed aboard with a spotted dog. CJ gave up his seat. "How come that man can't see?" "Boy, what you know about seeing?" Nana told him. "Some people watch the world with their ears." "That's a fact. Their noses, too," the man said, sniffing at the air. "That's a mighty fine perfume you're wearing today, ma'am." Nana squeezed the man's hand and laughed her deep laugh. Two older boys got on next. CJ watched as they moved on by and stood him back. "Sure wish I had one of those," he said. Nana set down her knitting. "What for? You got the real thing sitting right across from you. Why don't you ask that man if he'll play us a song?" CJ didn't have to. The guitar player was already plucking strings and beginning to sing. "To feel the magic of music," the blind man whispered. "I like to close my eyes." Nana closed hers too. So did CJ and the spotted dog. And in the darkness, the rhythm lifted CJ out of the bus, out of the busy city. He saw sunset colors swirling over crashing waves, saw a family of hawks slicing through the air. saw the old woman's butterflies dancing free in the light of the moon. CJ's chest grew full, and he was lost in the sound, and the sound gave him the feeling of magic. The song ended, and CJ opened his eyes. Everyone on the bus clapped, even the boys in the back. Nana glanced at the coin in CJ's palm, and CJ dropped it in the man's hat. "Last stop on Market Street," Mr. Dennis called. CJ looked around as he stepped off the bus. Crumbling sidewalks and broken down doors, graffiti tagged windows and boarded up stores. He reached for his Nana's hand. "How come it's always so dirty over here?" She smiled and pointed to the sky. "Sometimes when you're surrounded by dirt, CJ, you're a better witness for what's beautiful." CJ saw the perfect rainbow arcing over their soup kitchen. He wondered how his Nana always found beautiful where he never even thought to look. He looked all around them again, at the bus rounding the corner out of sight, and the broken street lamps still lit up bright, and the stray cat shadows moving across the wall. When he spotted their familiar faces in the window, he said, "I'm glad we came." He thought his Nana might laugh her deep laugh, but she didn't. She patted him on the head and told him, "Me too, CJ. Now come on." The end. All right, that was a nice little bus trip through a town. Let's go for another bus ride. Ready? Do you guys know the wheels on the bus? I think you do. Ready? Here we go. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The driver on the bus says, "Move on back, move on back, move on back." The driver on the bus says, "Move on back, all through the town." The mommies on the bus say, "Shh, shh, 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 shh." The mommies on the bus say, "Shh, shh, shh," all through the town. The daddies on the bus say, "I love you, I love you, I love you." The daddies on the bus say, "I love you," all through the town. Good job, my friends. All right, this next fun little story is called Trashy Town. And this one is by Andrea Zimmerman, and I'd like to thank HarperCollins for allowing me to read this one. Let's practice. If you were going through the town, let's pick up the trash can, and you guys can do the movements as I read the story. Pick up the trash can and dump it in, and then let's smash it down as we drive through Trashy Town. All right, here we go. Mr. Gilly is a trash man. See the little mice? In the morning, Mr. Gilly puts on his heavy gloves. He climbs into his big trash truck. He turns the key. He drives his empty truck down the street. He is looking for trash. Stop! There are trash cans by the school. Mr. Gilly empties the cans into the truck. Ready? Here we go. Dump it in, smash it down, drive around the trashy town. Is the trash truck full yet? No. Mr. Gilly drives on. Stop! There are trash cans in the park. See the swing set and the seesaw? Mr. Gilly empties the cans into the truck. Here we go. Dump it in, smash it down, drive around the trashy town. Is the trash truck full yet? No. Mr. Gilly drives on. Stop! Our trash cans behind the pizza parlor. Mr. Gilly empties the cans into the truck. Dump it in, smash it down, drive around the trashy town. Is the trash truck full? No. Mr. Gilly drives on. Stop! There are trash cans next to the doctor's office. Mr. Gilly empties the cans into the truck. Dump it in, smash it down, drive around the trashy town. Is the trash truck full yet? No. Mr. Gilly drives on. Stop! Can you tell where he's at? There are trash cans by the fire station. Mr. Gilly empties the trash cans into the truck. Dump it in, smash it down, drive around the trashy town. Is the trash truck full yet? No. Mr. Gilly drives down all the streets in trashy town. He empties all of the trash cans into the truck. Dump it in, smash it down, drive around the trashy town. Is the trash truck full yet? Yes, it's full now. Mr. Gilly has cleaned up the whole town. Mr. Gilly drives the full trash truck to the dump. Up, up, up goes the truck, and down, down, down goes the trash. I dumped it in, I smashed it down. I love to clean up the trashy town. Mr. Gilly turns off the key, he takes off his gloves, and then he goes home. Now there's only one more thing to clean up. Time for a bath, Mr. Gilly. The end. All right, friends, shall we go ahead and do our goodbye song? Here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. All right, friends, thanks for joining us this week. Have a happy, healthy, and safe week. We'll see you next week. Bye.